is the second part of the two-part series about smoky eyeballs. When you want your eyes to be all smoldery like. So the first one is this one's smoky eye, which you may have already watched. And now this one is about my dramatic nighttime smokiness. First I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Medusa makeup primer called Stick It, which is more like a waxy type of a primer. And I'm gonna do that all over my lid and under a little bit here. So now what I'm gonna do is my transition shade first, which is going to be the MAC Shadow in Wedge. And a little bit of the MAC Coral. And I'm gonna use my MAC 224. So it's gonna be mostly the wedge, and it's just going in the crease area. Put it into the wedge and then a little bit into the coral. And then go back and forth. And not all the way in. I'm gonna stop just a little bit short. And this will be my transition shade from my brow bone to my eyelid. With the MAC Grease Paint Stick in Slick Black. And then I'm gonna paint that on my eyelid. And I'm doing this because it sticks better and it lasts longer throughout the day than just the primer itself, because it's such a dark color I'm putting on my eye. And I'm only doing it on the top into my lash line. This is Medusa's Makeup Eye Dust in Helter Skelter. And this is where things can go awry with the fallout, but again, if you press it in the eye, you have less likelihood of it falling out all over than if you were to like sweep it. Like so. Soften the edge between my transition shade and the black. With any smoky eye, the trick in makeup in general is just to blend the hell out of it. This is the Mirabella Eye Crayon in Blackmail. And I'm gonna run that along my lash line and even kind of underneath into my top waterline. This is just a NYX angled eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna take that and just soften that line. And while I do that, I'm gonna blend it upwards just a little bit to help give me more dimension to this look. Again, so it doesn't look like I just threw black shadow on my eyelid and called it a day. I'm gonna take that to my bottom liner just a little bit, and I'm gonna wing this out a little bit because I'm gonna use a liquid liner to actually do a wing. So I'm giving myself kind of a outline. And I'm gonna put this right underneath like that. And this is from my Morphe palette. This is MAC Pencil Brush. It's 219 SE. And then I'll go back and blend my Mirabella eyeliner in Smoke, and I'm gonna put it in the waterline of my bottom eye. Tattoo liner. I'm gonna do kind of a heavier wing. And then short, small strokes. And I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a corner. So for my brow bone, I'm using a mixture of, I'm actually using my Becca Champagne Pop in my brow bone, and then go back one more time with my MAC 224 and blend it all together. And I'm going to use the Lorac Pro Fiber mascara because I am going to put on falsies, but I always do a coat of mascara first. Now I'm using my eyelash. This is an Ardell Wispy Lash. You guys see what I'm doing? If you want to know how to do this, watch my eyelash tutorial. I think a sheet of ice just fell off this house. I think you're right. Either that or there's burglars on the roof. Like Home Alone style. Uh-huh. I'm gonna say burglars. Burglars. So I'm just going through and pinching my eyelashes to make sure that there's not two lash lines happening, because that's always weird. So I'm going to go over the band of that lash a little bit with a little bit more of the tattoo liner, just so you don't see it. Now I'm going to do my contouring. So you can see from afar it doesn't look as crazy when you're like just looking right here. I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is my Morphe M435. I like to do a lot of this. And underneath here. Okay. I just scratched my forehead.
Oh my god.
I just gouged a part of my skin off.
When your contour kills you.
Killer contour from outer space.
Yep.
Coral Cove. Doing a little bit of a brightness for these dreary winter days. I'm gonna use this today. The champagne pop. The tops of my cheeks. There.
They made Pearl that white one permanent now.
Nice.
Because it's good for me. Pasty people like
Top
me.
of my cheeks.
And ghostly characters.
And there. This is my Becca Opal. So it's good to have a nice strong highlight when you have a face.
What?
When you have a smoky eye.
It's good to highlight when you have a face. I mean, I recommend it for every face.
I'm gonna do a little bit down the center of my nose, top of my chin. I'm like a shiny, beautiful situation happening.
Wow. Oh boy.
This is called Glossy Ginger. So vinyl lipsticks have a little bit of a shimmer to them, like a satin finish, but they last a long time. Now I'm done and I'm just gonna go home. I really hurt my forehead, guys. Bye, friends! Thank you for watching my classic nighttime smoky eye.
Hope you enjoyed this video of Chris's nighttime eyeball look.
Like and subscribe.
Just say the first words that come into your brain.
The first words that come into my brain: horse racing,
Cheese wheels.
pumpkin patch,
Wild animals.
Oregon Trail,
Orphanages.
sad clowns,
Buttholes.
scrotums, rooms,
Hooves. Sherlock Holmes.
mysteries,
Bob Dole.
murders,
In my heart.
politicians,
Jerks.
America, Canadian,
Scrotums.
testicles,
Wild animals.
cherry, limb from limb, carriages,
Old ladies.
smokehouse,
Cheese.
ponderosa.
No. Bye.
Alright, bye friends. Thanks for watching the classic smoky look. Like, subscribe, find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
I mean, hello. Goodbye.